Welcome to the Hidden Truths. Tonight, we unravel the chilling and well-documented case of the Enfield poltergeist, a haunting that gripped the world and left behind a trail of fear and unanswered questions. This case even inspired the horror movie, The Conjuring 2, bringing the terrifying events to the big screen. Our story begins in Enfield, North London, on a quiet summer night in August 1977. Peggy Hodgson, a single mother of four, lived in a modest home at 284 Green Street. Little did she know, her life was about to be turned upside down. On the night of August 30th, Peggy was startled by the sound of furniture moving in her daughter's bedroom. What she saw defied explanation, a chest of drawers sliding across the floor by itself. Peggy, filled with fear, pushed the chest back, only to watch it move once more. Desperate, she called her neighbors for help. The neighbors, Vic and Peggy Nottingham, arrived quickly. They too heard the knocking sounds and witnessed the strange activity. It was clear, something otherworldly was at play. Word spread rapidly, and soon the media and local authorities were involved. On September 4th, the police were called to investigate. Officer Carolyn Heaps reported witnessing a chair move across the room without any physical force. The police were baffled. They found no evidence of an intruder and could not explain the phenomena. The case drew the attention of the Society for Psychical Research, and Maurice Grosse was assigned to investigate. Maurice Grosse arrived on September 5th, determined to uncover the truth. He set up recording equipment and cameras throughout the house. What he captured would send shivers down anyone's spine. In the following weeks, the activity escalated. On September 10th, Janet Hodgson, just 11 years old, was reportedly thrown from her bed and seen levitating. Photographic evidence showed her suspended in midair. By October, the poltergeist had found its voice. Speaking through Janet, it claimed to be Bill Wilkins, a former resident who had died in the house. His voice, deep and guttural, was unlike anything an 11-year-old girl could produce.
I wonder, do you think there's anyone there just now?
Yeah, I do.
Who's that?
What?
Who's that, Janet?
Pardon? Stuart Certain.
Stuart Certain, and he's one of the voices.
Yeah.
Why do you think he comes and speaks through you?
To annoy us.
Does he ever say anything nice?
Well,
It was terrifying. The voice spoke of his death and described events that Janet could not have known. It was clear, this was no ordinary haunting. The media frenzy grew, with reporters camping outside the house. On November 26th, the Daily Mirror published photos of Janet levitating, sparking debates and skepticism. Was this a hoax, or a genuine paranormal event? Skeptics argued the family was seeking attention, but those who witnessed the events firsthand believed otherwise. The evidence was compelling, and the fear was real. In early 1978, Guy Lyon Playfair joined Maurice Grosse. Together they documented over 2,000 incidents, including mysterious voices, objects moving, and even fires starting spontaneously. Janet was subjected to rigorous tests by medical and psychological experts. Despite their efforts, they found no signs of trickery. The voice of Bill Wilkins continued to speak through her, revealing details of his death that were later confirmed by his son. The haunting disrupted the Hodgson family's daily life. Sleep-deprived and frightened, they sought refuge with friends and family, only to find the poltergeist followed them wherever they went.
come with me.
It's time for you to go.
If I go, I'm taking her with me.
At night, the terror peaked. Loud bangs, furniture toppling, and even strange cold spots filled the house. The children were particularly vulnerable, with Janet often found in bizarre and terrifying situations. Decades later, the Hodgson family reflects on their ordeal. Janet, now an adult, recounts the horror of those nights and the skepticism they faced from outsiders.
It was me. I know what happened, and I know it was real. How would they like it if this happened to them, and they would be being called a fake or whatever? I don't care what they think. I know what happened, and I know it was real. All the people that I've met, are involved with this, the directors, producers, the writers, everyone involved.
Do you feel it vibrating as if it was sort of...
No, like someone
Someone
put
what?
their hands on the back of my neck like that.
Poltergeists seem to thrive on an atmosphere of tension that is partly sexual. The fact that most of the focuses are adolescents seems to contribute to the mischievous nature of the effects, leading some to suggest that the kids are faking or enjoying a laugh at the expense of the investigators. But to create all the bizarre effects that went on in this house either involves a gigantic conspiracy with the neighbours or a disruption in our laws of mind and matter.
Maurice Grosse and Guy Lyon Playfair remained convinced of the haunting's authenticity. Their extensive documentation and personal experiences lent significant credibility to the case, influencing paranormal research for years to come. By the summer of 1978, the activity began to wane, and the Hodgson family tried to return to normalcy. But the scars of their experiences remained. To this day, the Enfield poltergeist remains one of the most well-documented and debated hauntings in history. It raises profound questions about the nature of reality and the unexplained phenomena that sometimes intrude upon our world. In 2016, the Enfield poltergeist was brought to life on the big screen in the horror film The Conjuring 2. The movie dramatized the chilling events and introduced the story to a global audience, rekindling interest in the mysterious case. The film captures the fear and the extraordinary occurrences that the Hodgson family endured, adding a new layer of horror to an already terrifying tale. The house at 284 Green Street stands as a silent witness to the horrors that unfolded within its walls. The Enfield poltergeist remains a chilling reminder of the mysteries that lie just beyond our understanding. Join us next time as we delve into another unsolved mystery. Until then, stay curious and stay cautious.